But we had a few, like you mentioned, morning screenings. Another morning screening that we had as well was a film called Pillion. This is a director debut by Henry Lighton, starring Alexander Skarsgård and Henry Melling. This is a very raunchy is the word. A very raunchy film where what do you say his job was? He was like a traffic warden, or like that
parking ticket guy
that gets in a relationship with a biker.
That's all we know about him. That's all we know.
With a whole lot of leather. No, raunchy is the main themes of the film.
And the thing is, we know it would be extra spicy because we have inside knowledge. Yeah. So we know that they definitely cut bits out.
Yeah, 100%. They cut some bits.
Yeah, we know they definitely cut some bits out. Because there were certain objects I was expecting to see, they were gone.
And the stuff they had in there, like, what is it, 10 minutes in, is already getting fellatio?
Uck behind the fishmongers of Bromley High Street. If you know, you know.
Literally, bruv. Give it, bruv. You know what, yeah? I love the fact this film went there and kind of like went all the way through there. So I guess it
went all the way in.
The drums. I can't find the drums, sorry. But he definitely did. It plays like it's a film based on a dom relationship with a submissive person.
Yeah, but like
dom submissive
relationship within the leather biker community, a part of the LGBT.
Yeah.
So there was like a couple like is it puppy play?
Kind of, yeah. There was literally one character, one of the bikers will just pass a dog.
No, I'm asking because there's a term for it. I think it's puppy play.
Oh, it's called puppy play. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's puppy play.
So like
it was just like, you know, if you've never been aware of, you're gonna put that on your search history.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh crap! It went crazy. Yeah, it's a form of it's animal role play, which is kind of what they were doing. Because there were certain scenes where they were on all fours. Obviously, one of the scenes were their relationship where he couldn't sleep in the bed, had to sleep in a rug. And
he treated the dog better.
Oh, the dog was treated very nice.
What I found hilarious... We're jumping. Where do
you want to start with first?
What did you think of it?
I thought it was a very raunchy, very peculiar look into a relationship. So I'm not familiar with that type of format of relationship. I don't have any friends that are in that type of relationship. So it was very interesting to see that world. Obviously, you've seen it from a relationship of bikers as well. That was quite interesting to see. It was interesting to see how, when I thought about like what it would mean to be in that type of relationship, understanding whether the person that's submissive actually enjoys it and is not really just doing it because the person's so like dominant. To see that there was a form of like love within that type of relationship, maybe we go, oh, it was very much like enlightened into that world. It was also quite funny as well. Like it was
hilarious. So we went to a critic screening with Critical.
Yeah, Critical.
And bro, we are going into these other spaces where critics actually laugh and it's nice.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, like it's really, really nice.
Like actually interact with what's going on the screen. Like there were some really, really funny moments in it. What actually caught me off guard because I didn't know it was gonna be so funny.
Where's that accent from? It's really foreign. Where are you from? Chislehurst. That killed me. That finished me. Julie didn't even understand the joke, but I was done. I was out. I was like, I need to go home.
How do you feel? This is one of the big questions. Like, how do you feel with being like Alexander Skarsgård? Obviously, they definitely played into the fact of his appearance because he's a tall, handsome-looking man, which was obviously played into the British comedy of him being like super attractive. But how do you feel about him being in this like very British like film?
I feel like I actually had a thought about this because it was when I was on my way here and I had to think about it and I was like, it makes sense for him to have played that role because his character has this thing where he just doesn't have any emotions.
Yeah.
He's just like, very like, what you see is what you get, and that's it.
Yeah.
Very discreet.
Yeah, literally.
So like, and it's almost like he's a android.
Yeah.
We also get that in Murderbot.
Oh,
So
okay.
what I'm
Yeah.
seeing is he
You
does
see,
these roles quite really good, but he actually does really good comedies as well.
yeah, his
So
comedic
like,
performance is good.
so it's one of those ones where you never know which Alexander Skarsgård you're going to get.
Yeah.
And yeah, so for me, hyping up and talking about Murderbot and being excited for this film for a long period. I think even when they announced that it was being filmed,
Yeah.
or just acquired it, I was super excited about it. And then obviously there's other stuff that's factored into it.
Mm.
It was really refreshing to see this and be like, oh, like I am the target audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a very playful film. But how do you think about Harry's performance? Because I think he really, like, for me, stole the show.
Yeah.
Because obviously, most people know him from Harry Potter, of course. So I haven't seen him since Harry Potter. So it was refreshing to see his face again. He seemed like perfectly casted for this film. Because obviously he was meant to play the submissive one. Obviously, stand next to Skarsgård. He's very like scrawny, like skinny, slightly
Twinkie.
very
He's
shorter than
twink
him.
coded.
Yeah, very like introverted, very like shy and like really to himself. But his performance really started off with him doing that, and then gradually you start seeing him growing. I think his casting in it was so perfect, and his performance in it was really good. And I feel like the director like may have wrote him in mind for the casting of it, because it seemed like very perfect.
It just felt like it blended so like effortlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just really well casted
Yeah.
as a
Like
film.
even the parents were like
Yeah.
hilarious. Like it was really beautiful seeing their relationships. And I think it was showing like their generation of how relationships can look like and how this generation may have their relationships. Because the mum and dad were very much, they had moments where he's playing on the piano and they're singing together, or it's like they're having chocolates together and it's like, oh, just one more before bed type of thing. So it was like, there was really, really wholesome stuff that I guess in that generation, this is what relationships look like. But now now times, relationships can look different. I think that's what they're trying to play across in this film, which I think they did a good job at. And obviously there was a lot of like intense sex scenes. A very
I
lot of
did
intense
not
sex
expect
scenes.
to see Peen at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. The most
I
intense.
saw Peen before I had my breakfast.
Yeah. They were wrestling with their ass out.
Batty out.
What was the most intense sex scene for you?
So Harry's character is called Colin.
Yeah.
Colin's birthday, where they go camping.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's all I'm going to say.
You know what it's all about?
I don't no,
Can you
because I don't want to
spoil
spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
They go camping. That's it. I had seen more than I never thought I would see it.
Yeah.
You know, there's that meme where she's like, I cannot believe my eyes. That's
Imagine
me.
you was in the woods walking past and just saw that.
Okay, so like, just as someone who
Outtake.
kind of understands queer culture, let me.
That's very normal.
So there's this concept of like cruising, and some people will cruise. Cruising is basically like looking for people to hook up with,
Mm.
and then sometimes people will cruise in public.
Oh, so just
Sometimes it happens.
oh,
You know
so
what I mean?
in public parks and stuff. Okay.
You need to also if you
Now I've got Poppy Play in my search history.
you're gonna have to clean your history. If you haven't already, you need to check out the trailer for Plain Clothes, because it kind of also gives
At the
that
same time,
vibe.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Tom Blythe. But like, yeah, I think it's been this film was very difficult for me to obtain like an objective opinion about because of many reasons.
I mean, we can be out the
Yeah.
reason.
Shout out to the amazing producer that is Toby.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a house of producers. It really
Friend of the
is.
show.
Yeah.
Part of my life.
So yeah, that was one of the big ones. I accidentally walked on set.
Oh, so you did.
That.
Part of the filming as well.
Yeah, I accidentally walked on set. And what else happened? It's in the area that I have essentially grown up in.
Yeah.
So it hit a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Especially like at the end
Yeah,
of the
for you, because
park.
you're seeing certain scenes that's in your area.
Yeah, like that's just like, R.I.P. Bromley Picture House, by the way.
Oh, I really love that scene. Because even they play that music that's always in Picture House. That animation stuff they have. And had the popcorn boxes.
But do you know why?
Why?
It's a Picture House film.
Yeah. Oh, no, I just let you get that off. Of course it is, yeah. Of course. But yeah, the one thing I was going to mention, I completely forgot. It was about the comedy aspect of it. Yeah, I love the fact that this wasn't a sad gay film.
Oh my god, it was great.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was kind of sad, but it wasn't.
It got. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it got better.
It was kind of sad, but it got better. Like,
yeah.
I wanted to say this one-liner to you. You might have to bleep this because I don't want to spoil. But you know what is at the end? It's like basically when he treats you good and goes, see you the next day.
Bruv. Figure it out. Well, yeah, Pillion is Pillion's not gonna be out for a minute. On here, it's saying it won't come out into the 28th of November.
But it will be at the London Film Festival.
Yeah.
I don't know if tickets are still available, but if you can require them, because they did do a second release of tickets, please do go and book it, because it's one of those films that you're just not gonna forget.
Yeah, and make sure you're wearing some leather with zippers.
Boots.
And bring your dog.
Leather boots.
Ooh.